Days ago, we all thought that Iestyn Harris was going to be brought in as assistant coach, and then on Friday night we get a tweet from Dr. Kukash telling us that he's got the top job itself. Let's have a word with him. Iestyn, first of all, congratulations on getting the position. Did it come as big a surprise to you as it did to everybody else?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously I was dealing with a club, and very, very happy to work alongside Brian, and sort of as one of Brian's assistants, and that was the initial talking period with the club, and it sort of didn't unfold that way, and it's something now that I'm in a position and I've got to look forward, and so that I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about the challenge ahead of us.
Just how big an opportunity is this for you at your stage in your career? Because you'd had a little taste of it when you were at Crusaders, but you've been at Wigan for the last couple of years as an assistant to Sean Wayne. Is it the right time for you now to be stepping into these shoes?
Yes, definitely so from my point of view, and the next 5-6 weeks are very, very important for me to work with the team, and to impress on them is about what my expectations are of them, and how I want to do things on the field and off the field, and sort of around the club, and creating good habits around the club, and the next 5-6 weeks working with the players is very important, and I'm excited about that prospect, working with them. We've trained for the last 2 days, and we've had a good 2 days training, so we've started to put some of them standards in play, and the players are starting to understand how I work, and to get that consistency with the players is important for me.
What do you make of the quality of the squad that you've got here? Because obviously Marwan went out and got the chequebook out and brought in a lot of players over the course of the winter. There's a lot of talent here.
There is, and and I think again, that next 5 or 6 weeks is very important, because every coach will have different ideas, and every coach will have different areas where he wants to work on, and the next 5 or 6 weeks we'll see the players have an opportunity to work on them, and to actually see players progress and see how they develop within the structure is important. And what I've said to the group is that I've not made any preconceived ideas about anybody coming in, and obviously I'm aware of some of the ability of the players, and I'm aware of some places where some of the players have played and what high standards they've played at, and I think you've got to be aware of that, but certainly to give every opportunity to every player within the squad to have a chance to play on the field and have a chance to train with the team at the level that's required of them is important, and I'm looking forward to working with them.
And of course we know all about the ambitions of the owner. That, I guess, brings its own pressure. Do you feel that? Are you happy to be able to deal with that, because he will expect success at this point?
Well, I think the first and most important thing as a coach, or any coach, is to have your own standards and your own expectations of yourself and the way that you coach the team.
Carry on.
And making sure that them sort of standards of myself and I can look myself in the mirror, and when I look at myself and say, well, yeah, I've done the job correctly, is that the most important thing to me. And external pressure is pretty irrelevant. You can't do anything about that. You've just got to make sure internally that you're doing the right things.
Well, Iestyn, we wish you the very best of luck. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. Iestyn Harris, the new coach here of the Salford Red Devils.